Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please give a warm welcome to the host of the Happy Hour, Chris Lane Sr.
Oops. Sorry. I forgot to do something. All right. One more time. Watched her walk into the tall pines, yellow ribbon in her hair, and moonlight in her eyes. White knuckles clutch a cold steel knife, swore that no man would ever dim her light. And oh, the river don't tell. Oh, the river can't speak. It takes what it wants and drags it down deep. My love has died, my cold river bride. Oh, the lantern swayed and her world went black. Silver bracelet on her wrist, found in the bloody tracks. Dragged her body down to the water's edge. The river took my love, and she ain't coming back. And all the river don't tell. Oh, the river don't speak. It takes what it wants and drags it down deep. My love has died, my cold river bride. Oh. This town won't say my name. Shadows keep moving, moving through the crowd. At midnight, when the fog rolls wide, I can hear her call my name right from the riverside. And all the river don't tell. Oh, the river don't speak. It takes what it wants and drags it down deep. My love has died, my cold river bride. My love is gone, my cold river bride. All right, there you go. That's a new song called Cold River Bride. I promise you, I'm really not that sick and twisted.
Well, you say that, Dom, but there you are. And welcome, everybody. And I just realized that, hold on, have a second. And we're back. I had to do a little work in the background there because of the cats. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Happy Hour with Chris and Friends. And I'm Chris, and you guys are my friends. So thanks for being here. That was my other friend, Dom Torregrossa, at Blues Fest. His brand new song. I had to start the show with that. That song was killer. It had that dirty Delta blues sound to it. It was spectacular. His set. I mean, I know how good Dom is. I've been working with him. I've played on some of his songs. We've been buddies now for, it's getting close to 4 years now. But he totally shocked me and surprised me how great his set was. And he pulled out all the stops and had guitar effects and backing tracks, and it was amazing. And all of Blues Fest was great. There was nobody on there that I saw that I didn't think just really did well. And that's just not blowing smoke. I love that. The only thing I didn't love about it is I had just come down from the mountains for my anniversary, and I didn't get to play on it. So, other than that, Blues Fest was great. So, I'll take a second and say hi to everybody in the chat, and we'll go from the bottom. You know, I like to alternate top to bottom. Tonight, we're going to go from the bottom on up. So, let's say hi to Hugh Caldwell. Good to see you. Rachel Loa, who was on Blues Fest with Wago, which was fantastic. Jade Star Music, who, because Jade is Jade and is awesome, said, you know, I'd love to play Blues Fest, but I got a lot of stuff going on, and how about I get Brad Example to take my place? Okay. That's a win for everybody. So that was wonderful. Frank Terzo, good to see you. How are you? Coldacre, good day. Good day to you. Let's see. Gordon Lee Weaver's here, who had a brand new song, which I've got queued up someplace. So we'll hear Gordon's. He released it yesterday, so we'll get that song rolling for tonight, and probably play that in 30 minutes or so. And who else is here that I saw? Jerry Gomes is here. Hello, Jerry. Good to see you. Da-da-da. We've got more. I saw more people. I'm scrolling. Right. That's one of Poisoned Whales is here. Good to see you, Poisoned. And Gary Hubbs, who's throwing the link for Blues Fest. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. And I think first in the door was David from Live to Fly channel saying hi to everybody. So, and I know that there are some people out there, talking may be interesting tonight, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I know there are people out there lurking, and thank you for being here as well. We love the lurkers. Any of you on replay, thanks for checking in. I hope we provide some entertainment for you this evening on this Thursday, first Thursday of October. And if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow is Bandcamp Friday. So if you're a Bandcamp artist, or if you would like to support Bandcamp artists, they get the vast majority of every time you buy their music on that first Friday. So, purple people lurking, that's distinctly possible, Gordon. Yeah, hey, Mike Shaner's Music, good to see you. How are you doing, bud? And there's David right there. Yeah, lurky lurkers. Well, and there's nothing wrong with being a lurky lurker. I sometimes lurky lurk too because I have to work or whatever. But yeah, today a little dicey whether we're going to have a show or not. I went to the dentist. I'm having an implant put in back here, and in order to do it, they needed to do some gum grafting. If you're familiar with this procedure, you know. If you're not familiar with it, let me take a moment, and hopefully you've eaten. But yeah, they take tissue off the top of the roof of your mouth because it grafts really well. It becomes good gum tissue. So they slice that out of the roof of your mouth, and then they cut your gum, and then they graft it in and sew it. And I go to the CU Dental School because it's a great school, but they can be a little slower because, you know, so student. Now he's a graduate. He's graduated school and everything. He's getting specialized training right now. Love this guy. Dr. Gadash. And I remember his name because it sounds like the dessert, ganache. So I call him Doc Dessert, which of course all the nurses and the techs laugh at. But I was in the dental chair having this done for 4.5 hours. And that's a long time. In case you're not familiar, 4.5 hours is a long time to have your jaw open and to have 3 people usually simultaneously beating on your mouth. So about hour 3, I was thinking, I wonder if I'm going to be able to do the show tonight. And by hour 4, I was thinking, this is not looking good. And of course, I didn't know if I could talk or not. But got done, picked up my wife, hammered a bunch of ibuprofen and everything, and I actually feel fine, other than just it's weird. What they do is because they take that graft off the top. They give you what's basically an Invisaligner, and it goes over your teeth and up against the palate so food doesn't get stuck in there in where they while it heals. So it feels like peanut butter is stuck to the roof of my mouth. But other than that, I'm really not in a lot of pain but my jaw's tired, my tongue's tired. So words may be a challenge tonight, but we'll see. Hey, Martha, you haven't been around. Good to see you, Martha. How are you? Yeah, dental job. They did a job on me. yeah. It's set in a position. I don't know if it's the right position, Rhett, but there we are. So, and that's going to be I think the end of the medical talk for tonight. But just seemingly, geez, always at the dentist or the doctor anymore. I was 61. I felt guilty because I was so friggin' healthy. And I know a lot of people have been struggling. Well, I joined all you folks because, man, 62, the wheels friggin' came off. And, yeah. Hey, Gary Hubbs slamming down some riffs. This is good. We'll talk about riffage and playing here. Who made it for song? I almost said Songtober, Jade. Songtember. Who made it? Show of hands. Look at that. I did. Got it submitted, and then, of course, I emailed Russ and went, hey, I want to do a little tweak to this. I'll send you a new file tomorrow, which I did today. But I got it in because the song fairies descended while I was up in the mountains with my wife and gave me not one but two songs. And so I came down loaded for bear and cut one. I'm going to cut the other one. I don't know when I'll be able to sing like I like to sing. I think I'll probably take a day or two. But I'll probably cut the other one this week. So I'll have two new songs for this. There, hey, Jade made it. There you I'm perfect. Look at that. So yeah, I think and Gary Hubbs is this close too. I don't know if he made it or not, but I think because he had well started, I think that counts. So and anybody else? Yeah, I think we all need a little more riffage in our diet. I know I could use a little more riffage, as somebody who kind of is a bass player masquerading as a guitarist. Yeah, I don't always think riffs first. I always think groove and vocal things. So, but yeah, it's a great thing that Pete Johns does is get everybody and give them the opportunity to be creative. And if you make it, great. If you don't, but you started a song or you got inspired, then hey, we all win because you'll get a song out of it eventually. And so I think that's fantastic. Hey, Dogpaw, what's going on? Nope, I missed. There's Dogpaw. And there's expletive deleted saying hi to Dogpaw. So welcome both of you guys. Thanks for joining us on the show. And Mike from Rody's Jam Cave. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, buddy? So good to see all of you guys here. So hopefully you had a good and creative week and month. I gotta say, being up in the mountains was wonderful. I'm a Colorado native, so I love being up in the mountains. And my wife and I go to a town called Steamboat Springs. It's one of the original ski resorts of the country. And we go up there, even though neither of us ski anymore. And obviously we're not skiing right now because there's not much snow up there. Although they're supposed to get over a foot this weekend. But we go there every September, that third week of September for our anniversary, and eat delicious food and hike around and go to lakes and look at wildlife and just generally have a darn good time. And that's what we were doing this last week. So I came back refreshed and wonderful, and then I looked at the pile of work on my desk and went, back to the grind. But that's how it should be. You should come back from your vacation with a lot of work stacked up and exhausted. And I checked both those boxes. So that is a good thing. And now back to work, and I've got some work to do for I owe Lori some video. I owe myself and Hugh Caldwell a little bit of video. It's this close to being done, and then I've got a song with James Myers that he drummed on that needs this much video, and then that's done. And then, again, video is my nemesis, but I'm actually pretty close on a couple of them, and I'll have a whole lot of new music coming out here in the next couple months, which I'm pretty excited about. Nate, oops, I missed. Man, you guys are, the chat's moving, which is wonderful. Martha, Nate is around a little bit. He's, speaking of some health, he's had some health issues. And so he and Tanya are not quite as active as they were when they released that album 6 months ago. But he still stops in every once in a while. And they're slowly working on some things. So I do, he's hopefully getting a little medical assistance here, and hopefully he's going to be feeling a little bit better in the very near term. There's another bass guy. Hey, Not Visible. What's going on, man? How you doing? Are you just being stupid, Red, or is it really Hugh's birthday? Because Hugh's birthday was a couple of months ago, I thought. But I'm wrong about a lot of things, so. Yes, you are, Doc. I said hi to Frank, right? If I didn't, hi, Frank. How are ya? Thought I did, but and Frank's on every Monday, which I did not get to see this week. But after, like I said, you should come back from your vacation exhausted. I got back Saturday in time to basically, throw my dirty laundry downstairs and turn on Blues Fest. And I think I caught most everything on Blues Fest. I think I probably missed a little bit off and on as I was working around the house. But then Sunday and Monday, I was dead. I was useless. So I did not see any of Frank's show on Monday. I didn't see any of Vince Gianella. I just was. Anyway. Are you a friend of that one song I did with Lori there? So yeah, if so, yeah, that was fun. I'm a big Tommy Shaw fan. I think everybody knows that. Love Sticks. Most specifically, I love Tommy Shaw. I think he's a great songwriter, great guitarist, great vocalist. So all of that. So hey, some guy. What's going on, some guy? How are you, man? Good to see you. I know some guy was hanging around Blues Fest with me in the chats. So I don't have a huge agenda tonight. Like I said, I'm going to talk, was up in the mountains doing some vacation stuff and actually doing a lot of music stuff, which is nice. Kind of was just not a dry spell, but just stuck on some things and got some forward progress on both video and, song stuff. And so I'm very happy about that. And hopefully that's the same for you guys. And because of the proximity of the cancer, the Music for Life album, the cancer benefit thing that Russ 8889 puts on, I slid my Songtember. God, I do it every fucking time. Songtember. I think it should be Songtober too. Let's all do a song in October. So Songtober. But my Songtember song is going on the album. And I actually have a collab, the first time that Tremor Bear and I've ever worked together. So he and I did a song together. So that'll be on the album too. So I'm pretty excited about that. And this will make not once, not twice, but 3 times that the Music for Life album has come up. And 2 weeks before the album, I went, well, F me, I'm not getting on this album. And then the song dropped into my lap and I got it recorded and submitted and Mr. Last Minute Charlie. And I did that all through college, by the way. I submitted all my term papers last minute, studied for my finals last minute. It just kind of works for me. But one of these days I won't make it. I will actually run out of time. Yeah, yeah, I already kind of hit on it. It was fantastic, and I love my doc. I mean, he's cool. What got me through it? He goes, "What are we listening to today?" I said, "Classic rock." And he goes, "Yeah, you know, me and you, bud." And he cranked up, and man, started with Leonard Skinner, and they played Zeppelin, and just all the classic great rock. So that kept me from going through the roof in my 4.5 hour dental appointment. So. Love my doc. Yes, correct. Dennis Young, the only son of a bitch that ever got my show shut down. Thanks a lot, Lori's Mishmash. So yeah, I am no Dennis DeYoung fan. That I guarantee. So hey, Will D. Will D had a damn good set on Blues Fest too. So good to see you, man. Hopefully he hasn't relapsed to the pot again. You know, he was doing really well and was on the straight and narrow and then had a real little relapse. But I got the sense that he was getting his life straightened out again and it was back off the pot. So hopefully that continues to be true. Because, you know, that pot just leads you to bad places, right? I think you guys know. All right. That's right, school night. So, well, you know, I'm the same way. I mean, everybody knows I love a good whiskey, but Friday nights is about my only drinky poo night. Occasionally Saturday. Sometimes I have been known to get on G-Mace after a night out and after I've imbibed a little bit, but that's a pretty rare occasion. You know, because school nights are a thing. I'm just going to put that up there and we can all ponder it. Technically, that's exactly true. I don't know how. I don't know what you do with that, but technically, that's exactly right. So anyway, who's hungry? We always talk about food on this show. Needless to say, I'm not eating anything solid tonight, so I made myself a protein shake, and it was all right. But yeah, I'm going to be hungry for the next day or two until I can resume chewing normally. So hopefully everybody had something good to eat tonight, and you can put in the chat and tell me all about it, and I can be this much jealous. What else did I promise that we were going to talk about tonight? See, this is my gerbil mind. I did, because DJ nags me so bad. Get your show in. So I set up my show early this week. I think I did it Tuesday. And by the time Thursday runs around, I can't remember what I put in the chat, in the bumper that we were going to talk about. So, yeah, whoopies. Oh, hey. I bet if I go over here, I can look. Okay, back to the mountains. Came back with songs. I talked about that. Songtember and Music for Life Conquered. Talked about that. Major dental work and talked about that. Usual mangling of words. So okay, yeah, we've hit a lot of the things that I promised we were going to hit. So now we have another 2+ hours to talk about stuff. And I looked backstage and I saw Dom for a second. I went, Dom, is Dom coming on the show? No, it was the video still up. So, hey, E Urban, what's going on? Yeah, it could be both. You never know. Indeed. Well, I did, since Gordon is here, let me find that, because I had that bad boy queued up. Go find that song. And we can listen to Gordon's new song and then I can quick get a little bit of a drink, which I got totally dehydrated being in the chair that long and not. I got dehydrated to the point where I was getting leg cramps, which is not pleasant sitting in the chair like that. So, and I had people beating on me and I was fighting leg and foot cramps. So, awesome, right? I got to find the video. I had it here, I promise. Son of a gun. What do I do with it? This is the danger of having as many tabs open as I do. I save things so I can use them, and then I don't always organize them the best way possible. And that is the case right now. So I had it specifically pulled up. Did I accidentally turn it off? Makes me wonder. Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, because I don't recognize this artist at all. Well, son of a gun. We're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to go in my subs and just pull Gordon up real quick. And this is a long build-up, huh? But this is what you get sometimes here. Yeah. Yeah, I think what happened is I listened to it and I think it went over to another. Oh, no, here's what's going on. It's not playing for some reason. Did you pull it down? Oh, there it goes. Okay. There we go. All right. Just was slow coming up. All right. As promised 4 minutes ago, here is Gordon Lee Weaver's new song, which you will dig, and it's called Stay Out of the Swamp.
In a swampland by late July, hard and muggy, swamp grass waist high, full going now, kiss some goodbye, they about to die. Stay out the swamp, my warning crew, jump, jump, get no one came back out, thinking they brave, they way too proud. Gator King there ain't no doubt. We hear one shout. Stay out the smoke, my warning crew. Jump, jump, Gator hit you. Step into the swampland, no longer at home. Hidden eyes are watching, the gator still roams. Heartbeat is racing, felines are watching. Can't find it, can't see, begin to worry. Everything gone silent, not one thing moving. Maybe I'm alone here, with nothing to fear. Lightning fast attack, no time to react. In terror, too late. Get this is my fate.
All right, that was his new one, and that's his lyric video. And he often does where he'll do the lyric video and then he'll come out with a full video, I guess is one way to put it. But dug that song. I just like Gordon Style. I like his vocals, and I just like his little take on things. So that was his brand new one, but like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, something like that. So, oh, of course. Again, I like the cut of your jib, sailor. So you're always welcome on the show, and when you have a new one, I'm going to give it a spin. And again, when you guys have new songs and it's getting close to Thursday, you can quick send me a note, and because I may not have seen it, but I would love to give you guys a spin, as people did for me when I was a totally unknown YouTube person. Unlike now, which is I'm a pretty much totally unknown YouTube person. So I did notice that my sub count is a cool number right now. I'm not going to say what it is, doesn't matter, but it was like, I like the symmetry of the number. It was cool. Just happened to notice that today or yesterday or something. I know that because I went ahead, planning ahead in case that I was not able to speak. I was thinking I would just run the show and like play, videos, my videos, whatever. But you got me actually kind of talking. And at some point you may go, maybe play another video and shut up for a minute. That could happen. But I know Lori's going to join us at least for a few minutes at some point tonight. She's working on a bunch of stuff like she always does, but she's even like busier than normal because she's done a couple songs here in the last few days, and I just did a collab with her, and I just played bass on it, which I was very happy to do because I really like this group and really liked what she did on it, so I was happy to just play bass on this, and she's doing all the lead vocals, so that's cool. And then, I don't know how many of you guys, some of you guys were over on Jason Lemansky's probably right before this. He's got a new song out that he just debuted literally 30 minutes ago, something like that. So if you haven't checked that out, check out Jason Lemansky. I actually said his name right, Lemansky. I'm like semi-proud of myself. I'll mangle something bad at some point here in the near future, but I just lost my train of thought. But my train of thought often derails. Well, speaking of that, I got my nephew is he's a Lane, so he's kind of a cut up, and he sent me like a totally inside joke, and I thought it was hilarious. I'll tell you guys what it is, and you may or may not get it, but it had the two guys from now I'm blanking the name of the show, the Canadian one, Trailer Park Boys. It had Bubbles and the other guy, and they're talking, but it said, "Hey, I've just got a big supply of Tylenol, and we're going to spike this small town's water supply, and in 3 years we'll open a train store," which made me laugh because many of my customers, I strongly suspect, are on the spectrum a little bit. There seems to be a little connection with autism or Asperger's and interest in trains, but. So I laughed pretty hard at that. And if that makes no sense to you, you either don't know anything about model trains, which is probably smart, or you don't follow the news, or both. I missed E. Urbans. I think he's referring to the dental stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay. I never want to see boobs with teeth. I'm just going to say right now. Anyway. Yeah, I left some of my brain power in that chair today. It's pretty obvious to me because usually I have lots of stuff to talk about, and you guys, most of you are old enough to remember on TV where they would go to that test pattern at the end of the night. My brain is kind of like on the test pattern right now. I don't. Oh. So hang in with me while I kick it into another gear, hopefully, here in a minute. Hey, but Les Nagy, how are you doing, Les? Now I gotta figure out a good cover and something to do with Lori again, so I can work with Les again, because Les and I haven't worked together for a little while, and I need more Les Nagy in my life. Les is usually pretty good about doing the song challenge on Lori's on Fridays, which is a lot of fun. I've done it exactly once, and then I've never, because during the week, I just have limited time because I still work full time. And I'll listen to the song. Usually Hugh selects it or gets some help with that. And I'll listen to it and go, oh, that'd be cool. That'd be fun to riff over. And then it doesn't happen. So then I just show up on the show and listen to what everybody else did and cheat by just playing live. Yeah, I mean, Doc is. Yeah, there's at least some evidence that there's maybe a connection, but again, correlation, who knows? You know. Anyway. Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, we do. See, I forgot about that one already because you know how that works, Les. You do it and then you forget about it, and then Lori will send the thing and go, "Hey, we're premiering it," and this, and go, "Oh yeah, we did that a couple weeks ago," or sometimes months, depending on who's late doing video. So, oh, very kind, Les. Thank you. Like I said, I really like that artist, and I'm not going to ruin Lori's thing, but this is a Colorado-based group. And I actually got to meet one of the members, and I was in their house in Boulder and saw their gold records on the wall, and he was a super good guy. So I liked the song a lot. I was very happy to play on it. So, yeah, thanks for the reminder there, Les. It's like, oh yeah, we just did that one. Like I said, my brain's not all there tonight, folks, so thank you for being kind and gracious with that. Because we're tap dancing a little bit while we pull our stuff together. And you know what? We may never pull our stuff together tonight. This may be one of those shows where it's like it teeters and it's like, oh no, it's gonna pull together. No, it's not. Oh no, wait, maybe. No. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's I don't know. Did you boys hear the mix from Rhett? It was bitchin'. So yeah, really sounded good. I'm gonna have to. Red has been very helpful to me on something here recently, and I'm gonna have to get together with him a little more frequently and go, hey, how about a little more help, bro? Because he's a pro's pro and he knows his business, and some of us just kind of know which buttons to push most of the time. I don't know. That's well, you guys may know Viagra was initially they developed it for heart conditions, and it really didn't do what they'd hoped to do during the clinical trials. But you know, they are always looking for side effects, and they noted the side effect from this drug was raging boners, and they went, "Oh, hey, let's sell it as a boner drug." And of course, the rest is history. But you guys would be surprised how many drugs are what they call off-label. that, they were designed to do something, but they found it treats other conditions as well as the original purpose, or sometimes much, much better. Viagra being one of those ones. All right. See, we got the love fest going on. Les is loving on Hugh. Hugh's loving on Les. Les loved on me. I loved on Lori. It's just a giant cluster love here in a positive, kind of not YouTube friendly way. We don't want to get but speaking of that, I threatened tomorrow night on Lori's show, it's a pajama party. And she said, if you're going to be a guest, you got to wear pajamas. And I went, well, that's a problem for me because I don't think I've owned pajamas since I was 10, 9. And she goes, well, you could wear what you usually wear to bed. And I went, you sure? On YouTube? Want to do that? And I threatened. I said, I'll show up bare chested and, we'll see how long you stay on. But she rethought that one. So we'll see. There you go. Eberman's got the jokes. Good to have the jokes. We need jokes to go around, make the world a little better place. People are tight right now. Tension's high and everything. And why? That's actually when my new song addresses that. Like, it's going to be all right. No, it doesn't seem like it, but it's going to be all right. And it's a matter of perspective. I can't drink anything really hot because supposedly it causes the bleeding to start again. But this is warm coffee, and it's tasting awfully good. I'm enjoying it. So, everybody, if you have a little warm coffee, cheers. Some people like cold coffee. Lori and I were talking about this. And we're just talking about, because I mentioned she's doing more singing, and she was doing vocals on this. And Jack Flash told her, drink warm tea or warm coffee. I've told her that, but she goes, I just like my iced coffee. And I went, well, if you're trying to warm up your vocal cords and you're trying to sing, you don't want to do two things, which is one, make them cold, and two, pour cream and sugar and a bunch of other crap on them. And I thought, Jack Flash is a great singer. I'm decent. If two pretty good singers are telling you to do something, I don't know, think about it. And I say that to say this, because I had Jade Starr and Naya and other people saying, you got to warm up, you got to do some scales, you got to do some vocal exercises. And I was always like, I'll just do this and I'll just go for it. Well, guess what? They were right. And as I kind of fought the disease a little bit and had to retrain myself slightly, I realized how much more effective it was when I did the proper warm up and did some scales and did the vocal exercises and everything. It just makes life a lot easier. So there you go. All right. Well, while I was tap dancing there, I saw Poison Whales was here earlier, and I always like Poison Whales stuff. So I grabbed a Poison Whales song while I was tap dancing, and I'm going to do that one for you real quick, and allow me to go figure out what the hell the cats are doing outside the door here. I guess they want to be fed. So we're going to listen to a Poison Whales song. I'm going to feed the kitties, and we'll be right back after this. This is his new song, fairly new, I think, within the last 2 weeks. This is called Best Unsaid.
Try learning to read between the lines. If you could see what's on a pound of flesh, night for night. I'm doing bad for myself without your games, your show and tell. On my deaf ears, your words they fell. I'm speaking up again. You can't handle the truth. Never said I told you so, but I think you always knew. Behind my lips, I bite my tongue, I hold my breath. Because some words are best unsaid. Try learning to crawl before you run into a fight. Why can't you all let me be just for a night? I'm sorry if it's appalling that I'm not just like you. I swear I still don't care. I do what I want to. Never speaking up again. You can't handle the truth. Never said I told you so, but I think you always knew. Behind my lips, I bit my tongue, I held my breath. Because some words are best unsaid.
All right, Poison Wells, everybody. There's a new one from him. He's in the chat. He says some guy, he's probably watching football. So, yeah, it's Thursday night. I used to care about football. Not so much anymore. So, I don't mind going against Thursday night football because most Thursday night games kind of suck. Anyway, hey, Go With The Flow Farm. How you doing? Hello back at you. And yeah, that's good. I mean, I like Poison Whale's style. Just a man, his acoustic, vocals, works for me all day long. So, I am excited about hockey season, though. I watched the Avalanche. I've watched the last two nights of preseason games, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited for hockey. Hockey I follow fairly closely. Pro football, I pay a little bit of attention towards the end of the season. Baseball, I don't care anymore. That's not true. I haven't cared for a long time. I think they're doing playoffs right now, and I couldn't tell you who's playing. We care about not who's playing baseball. We care about guitars and such. Speaking of which, got some people we know in the chat that are getting new axes. Jade's got one on order. Coldacre's got one on order. So that'll be exciting. Always cool to get a new guitar. Especially if it's one that you've coveted for a long time. And I was gonna say I don't have any of those right now. I've got long-term covets. I would really like to own a Gibson Firebird someday. I like those guitars. I like the way they play. I like the P90, those pickups, the way they sound. And I would really like an Explorer. I used to own an Explorer bass from the custom shop of Gibson. And it's one of those guitars that I sold years ago when I quit touring. And I would like an Explorer because I like the way they feel. I like their sound. I like the weight distribution of those better than Les Pauls. And then they're pretty, tonally wise, they're pretty similar to Les Pauls, but they just balance a little different. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, look at this. He's out for delivery right now. He's like, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, you know what? I can see that, but totally, I don't think I'd be like, just leave it on the doorstep. I'll get it eventually. So I understand that. That's pretty exciting. Pictures when you get it. Definitely want to see pictures, man. Not going to ruin the surprise. I know what it is, but I ain't telling nobody. That's because that's Cold Acre's surprise to share with everybody. See, this is how people tell you secrets when they know you can keep secrets. So yeah, I know some things, but I ain't telling. Oh, damn it! You bet. Yeah, did your dog cuss the guy? You son of a bitch, where's my delivery? Don't say guitar, because then shipping company go, what guitar? No, we don't have that. Oh, that's better, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Safer. But I get the anticipation. The long running saga of my $25 Chinese guitar, followed it from China and all the shipping steps, and right up until the point that I figured out that it's all bullshit and it's never actually going to get delivered. Especially when they said we'd put it in your courtyard. Well, I've got a freestanding house and there's no courtyard, and it's like, yeah, okay, so this is bullshit. But hey, for $25, it was worth if nothing else, it was worth the entertainment factor for all that time. There you go. I'm just waiting for it to come. Yeah. Well, that's right. So I always remember you're in the future. And I was thinking today, it might have been all the anesthesia that they gave me. But yeah, you're still at work because it's your Friday. So yeah, I was thinking it was my Friday and you were off. But no, I was a day ahead, which puts you a day. You're at work. Oh, yeah. Well, presumably they'll get there before you guys check out today. They better oughta, right? Pretty exciting, though. So, yeah, I expect to see pictures later tonight. So, let's see. Go home at 5. So, yeah, send me pictures. I'll be in bed. But, and Cat Report, I have no idea what they were doing. One of them was asleep and the other one looked at me like, what? So, I don't know if he was romping around and raising hell and then giving me the innocent act, but whatever. Nothing was destroyed that I could see, so. Yeah, when you have cats, you never know. My wife and I are thinking, well, a couple things. Because these cats we had senior cats for a long time, and they were just mellow. And these cats are just more energetic. The one is young. He's only not even 2 years old. He's maybe 18 months. And he's got a little bingle in him, so he's extra athletic and energetic. I don't know how the hell we're going to keep him off the Thanksgiving table when my mother comes over. And we've also figured out that we probably can't put up a Christmas tree. I always used to laugh at every year. I'd look at all the videos of all the cats destroying the Christmas decorations and the trees, and I thought, man, these poor people, because my cats never did that. 18 years of cats, and none of them ever climbed the tree. They would bat at the package ribbons every once in a while. That was it. These cats both would climb the damn tree and be booting the ornaments, and so we're not sure what we're going to do for Christmas decorations. And this is a big deal. My wife has 8 tubs, giant container tubs of Christmas decorations that she puts up every year. And that doesn't include the big box that has the Christmas tree and my one box of indoor-outdoor lights. So, she gets into Christmas, but we're thinking this year we may tape pictures to the wall. I don't know what else we're going to do because the cats will friggin' destroy it otherwise. And we'll see. By next year, they may be mellowed out enough that we can do it again, but not looking good for this year. So that's the Christmas report. All right, let's see. Do you guys like snippets? Because here, I think this will work. I got I teased the song that my Songtember. Look at that, I did it right finally. My Songtember and what I'm sending to Russ. I've got like a 25-second snippet, and this is the song that I'm submitting. Let's see if this actually works. I'm going to play it and see what happens. Nope, that didn't work. Huh. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, never mind. I had a plan there, and I was going to share a teeny bit of song, but that didn't. Something in my DAW is not right. So, okay, never mind. So no snippet, no sharesies. Oh well. Yeah, this was Coldacre showed us he soldered for the first time yesterday. I mean, and hopefully he was gentle with himself. And I thought that was cool in that, new skill, he's doing it and everything. But I also looked at it like, really? But I forget that when you grow up a train nerd like I did, I bought my own soldering iron at 10 years old. And I was soldering stuff. I bought my first airbrush when I was 11, a Pache VL double action, which I still own because I take care of my tools. And so I've always been into tools and everything. And so, as a matter of fact, you probably can't see, but in my fingers here, I accidentally picked up the soldering iron by the tip one time, but I'd forgot I'd left it plugged in. And yeah, that was 3rd-degree burns for about a month there. So, safety rule, don't pick up soldering irons by the tip. Even if you're smart enough to unplug them, which I wasn't at 11 or 12 years old. But yeah, he's soldering it up, and yeah, well, you got to have clean surface, got to have the right solder too. A lot of people don't use the right solder. You got to have the right, electrical solder, and you got to clean it up afterwards. So, yeah, so it's going to be good. I'm kind of excited for Coldacre to do that. I do all my own guitar setup, but I don't. I used to build, my own, or at least replace a lot of the components. I just kind of I lost interest in doing that. I basically, I pick it up and play it. If it plays right, then I buy it, and if it doesn't, then it just goes back on the rack because I've acquired a pretty good number of good guitars, and I don't need any other ones. But well, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you should absolutely tech your own guitars. I'm 100% in favor of that. I mean, at a minimum, if you don't know how to adjust the truss rod and get the action set properly and all the other little things that every guitar needs, then you're at the mercy of paying some bozo who may or may not know what they're doing. If you know Hugh Caldwell, you could get it done right, but you might not be in Scotland, so then you're taking your chances. Yeah. So I got rid of those crappy Fender pickups and I put in those really good Fender pickups, which is legit. Yeah, and look at this, Hugh being generous with his expertise. But here's a guy who's helped me. I've sent him pictures of stuff and going, what do you think? And he's been helpful to me. Can you see it? Yeah, this one. My Ibanez back here. I had a hell of a time with the truss rod on this one. I just could not get the Allen in there to just the way they made it. You really had to diddle with it to get it to seat properly and engage the nut. Once I got it to do that, then I made a slight adjustment on the neck of this thing, and that thing plays like a dream anymore. But yeah, having some good tools is helpful, and having a little knowledge is even better. So if you're ever stuck, ring Hugh Caldwell up and say, hey, bro. The thing I hit him on is I took pictures of my victory bass, and I said, you tell me these frets I think are getting pretty worn. And he said, yeah. He said, I don't think they're worn enough that you want to spend the money to do a fret job on that thing, because that ain't going to be cheap. And if it still plays good and it still plays in tune, ride it out a little while longer. So I said, that's good advice. That's saved my cheap ass some money. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to let it ride for a while. I know how to pull the lurkers out of the woodwork. You see that? Leela's probably been here for an hour, but just the nut and good tools, and she's like, oh, I'm here. Hello, Leela. How you doing? I'm ready for the normal. I missed everything Friday too because I was out of town, which bummed me out. It was probably the first Friday missing all the shows in for a very long time for me. So I'm looking forward to getting back in the saddle. I kept my streak alive. I did catch a little bit of the Parking Lot Warrior, Gary's show, last Friday. So my streak is alive. I've been to, I was at the first show. I was at show 100, 101. So that was good. But I mean, I don't think I made it 2 songs into his show. I think we'd hiked 5 miles that day or so. I was tired. So I was out. Just going to leave that there. See, who knows? Are we still talking about guitars, Les? I think we are, aren't we? You people and your peopling. Anyway, it's all fun and games, right? Until somebody gets a razor cut. I am looking right now to see if Gary has posted. Gary, if you're here handy, and if you've done the Friday night links yet, steal this post thing, that would be great and helpful, because I want to put it in the chat so everybody can steal that link and be ready for all the shows tomorrow. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and gonna be a good time. Always good to go through, starting with Valerie, and then getting off to get a little bit of Charlie Gabaldon, and I'm always working during those 2 shows. But then we get Sunshine Archer and Pole Vault, and then Lori's show, and then Gary Hubbs, and then finish it up with the Leelaverse. Very cool. Let's go 9 nights and feel great about it vibe. All right. I'm grabbing another one real quick. Because I'd mentioned Brad Example subbing in for Jade. And so I grabbed that one real quick. And it's G-May's favorite song that Brad does. And, you'll know why as soon as it goes. But I got to say, I really like this one too. I especially like it when Brad performs this live. So we're going to bounce over and do one more. Oh, no, yeah, let's put this up. So that's happening tomorrow. I've got it marked on I've got my notifications on for that one. But working with Liz a day. So how good is this going to be, Jade and Liz? Hello. And then Russ. He's got a new track coming out tomorrow, which will be very cool. So yeah, Russ is back in the groove and both making music and producing the album. So that's going to be very cool. Hello and goodbye, everybody. All right. So, yep, there you go. Leela stopped in to say hey, and then it's like, nope, I'm out of here. Oh, full album. Well, yeah, sign me up. Oh, my goodness, that'll be awesome. Yeah. What more are you going to say? Jade and Liz, all day long and twice on Sunday. Yes, please. Also, if you guys, I think it's posted up regularly, right, Jade? For those of you that live stream or do YouTube videos and collabs, YouTube has got a new where you can, what's the right word? Words are failing me. Cross-pollination is not it, but where, okay, I did a video, but I collabed with Lori. And so I can tag Lori's video and then it automatically goes up on her channel too. And again, there's a term for it and I'm not coming up with it. But Jade, because Jade is awesome and researches things and does the work for those of us who are either too lazy or in my case, too stupid to figure out how YouTube works, post a video on how to make it happen. So if you do collabs with other people, check out Jade's video, which she posted. Yeah, new collaboration feature. Thank you. I just was not coming up with it. But she posted that video yesterday and late. My time, it was late at night. But was very helpful and greatly appreciated. So check that out. But hey, let's listen to a little Brad Example. What do you say? And you'll know the song as soon as I click on this bad boy. But this is from Blues Fest, another great artist doing another great set. And here's Brad Example, everybody.
Paper Castles. I better play 365 for G-May. I can't come on G-May show and not play it. I gotta play it. I know people are probably sick of it by now, but I don't think G-May is. I think he likes it.
You can never get sick of 375, man.
Traveling north along Highway 69. You better believe I'm gonna drink until I die. 365, my bottle's never empty, and my pipe is always full. And I sit and I get stoned along the shore. St. Mary's River carries away my soul. 365, we get high. High until we die. Now I can't tell you what it is about my home. We travel north along those cold Spirit shores. Save up my pennies, hope I can buy my way into heaven's door. I can't promise you I'll be good, but I promise that I'll come home. straight through Sudbury, 17 into the Sioux. Get out the way when the boys from the Sioux come through. 365, we get high, high until we die. And I watch the West End go up in smoke. I'll go and steal, it steals away all our hope. 365, we get high, high until we die. Now I can't tell you what it is about my home. We travel north along those cold Spirit shores. Save up my pennies, hope I can buy my way into heaven's door. I can't promise you I'll be good, but I promise that I'll come home. Now I can't tell you what it is about my home. We travel north along those cold Superior shores. Save up my pennies, hope I can buy my way into heaven's door. I can't promise you I'll be good, but I promise that I'll come home.
And there he is, the great Brad Example, doing 365, not... G-May did correct himself later, but yeah, 375, he was... G-May had had a couple drinks by then. And he's not as a big a drinker. He does the other stuff more. Hey, no, it's all right, Lori. I know you're working. You can come on and... Where the fuck did your wrench go? You know where it went. And I got two mods on this channel anymore. And Coldy and Gary Hubbs. Because that's just how I roll, bitches. So yeah, put on your face and do all that good stuff that you got to do, Lori, and come on and tell us what you've been up to. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I sold it to Costa. Yeah, I would have if. Yeah, I am. I'm not monetized, and I've been kicking this around, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. Dom has decided he was monetized, and then he was lazy and didn't do it, and he's kind of made the decision to go monetized. I don't know that I will, but I may start including my PayPal link. Just if you guys feel like you want to throw a couple bucks at the show to pay the exorbitant StreamYard costs, that would be cool. But I'm not 100%. I'm going to do that. I've been thinking about it, but we'll see. Hey, there she is.
Hi.
Hey. No, I'm not high anymore.
Hi.
I was numb, but not high.
I know what happened. Now, did I miss the whole story? You don't need to retell it.
Yeah, I just I sat in a dental chair for 4.5 hours getting gum grafting done. It's fun.
What's gum grafting?
Yeah, now I'll tell you offline. It's don't have it done unless you can avoid it. Yeah.
Okay. How are you? We've missed you. You're
I'm here.
away.
Well, yeah, and I missed you guys, but I didn't. You know what I mean? It was great to be out in the mountains and be with my beloved bride of 36 years. And we had our friends, our very, very long-term friends. Kay's friend, they've literally been friends for 50 years. They met in high school at 14.
Yeah.
So they came up and, we get along great with them. They're just wonderful people. And then her college roommate and her husband from Long Island.
Oh,
but they retired to Colorado, down in Durango.
Nice.
Yeah, so we had a great time together, and
I'm so glad. I love the pictures. Beautiful scenery.
Yeah.
Lovey.
Yeah.
I love the Dom song. Hi, Hugh. Hi, Treach. Hi, Jade. Hi, Gordon. Hi, Poisoned, and everybody else that's here. Yeah, so I was filming for our song.
I'm going to try and do that tomorrow.
Cool. So you're feeling okay?
Yeah, I feel fine.
Okay.
Shockingly. Although I got to take some of these to continue that.
What's that? Advil?
Yeah, this is ibuprofen. Yeah, I'm going back and forth between Tylenol and Advil.
Good.
Every 3 hours.
Yep. Gotta do that.
And my dentist like, most of my patients do better rather than, doing painkillers, which those don't do that much for me anyway. So I'm like good with it. So
I'd take
all
one now if you gave it to me.
I bet you would.
I am not. I don't like pills. I don't like being drugged out and that type of thing. I needed them for my back surgery, the oxys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello.
And they were great. I mean, I was taking, I think, 2 every 4 hours, and they were only 5 milligrams. It wasn't a lot. But then I was taking like 1 a day, and then they just started making me sick. Like,
yeah.
People either get addicted to them or you don't like them. And I'm so glad. I was like, these are just giving me a stomach ache and they're not working. So I was like glad to get rid of them. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that. So, but yeah, so far I'm reasonably comfortable. A lot more given the amount of cutting they did and how long I was in the chair. I'm surprised that I'm doing as well as I am.
You sound okay.
Yeah, well, that was why I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do the show, because if I come on and go, hey, am I drooling? But yeah, that's not been the case. So, oh, there it is.
Up to $1,000 of Tylenol. Yeah.
Coldacre is possessing his guitar.
Wow.
That's a moment of. Oh,
excited.
Yeah.
Congrats. It's always fun getting new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Very good. Well, tell me when you do that, and within a couple of years, I'll be able to open a train store there, and I'll make a mint. Hey, want to buy a boxcar? Oh, yeah, I do.
So funny. Yeah, I haven't been on YouTube a lot today. I did pop into Jade's and Lurk for her interview.
Yeah.
But it was just I've been so freaking busy. I'm always, it's just so, I'm trying to refinance the house. I don't know if anybody's ever done that. It's thousands of freaking paperwork and
years and years ago.
And you get a download, and everything I needed was like on a different site. I had to go to my work site, and I had to go to the tax site, and then I'm like, fuck. And I had to take like pictures of our licenses, and I'm like, oh my God. But
yeah, it's a pain, but
it'll be good in the long run. Yeah, we're gonna get some nice repairs here and pay down some of my son's student loans. He's graduating this year, which is shocking to me, but
yeah, that is.
Does that go by
already graduated? Yeah, it went like that, because I remember him going. He was still in high school, and then off he went. So
yeah. Venus Theory next week. Okay. I don't know who Venus Theory is, but I'm excited.
No, pretty big deal actually. So that's going to be good, and I'll be able to watch it. Unlike today.
Yay!
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get him.
Hello, Gary. Yeah, so my son sent me a screenshot, and he's like, "Can you help me figure out sizes?" And it was for caps and gowns. I'm like, I started crying. I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, you're graduating? Oh my God!"
Yeah.
Yeah. Time flies. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, indeed. You know what? Was it 2 years ago? I guess, yeah, it was 2 years ago. I was back in Boston for my kid getting his master's degree there at BU. So,
and you didn't look me up?
No, I did not.
Next time you come to Boston, will you, though?
Oh, absolutely.
Much better now, so.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I didn't before is like, we jetted in, went to the graduation, jetted the hell back out again. But
yeah.
We were there long enough.
When you're here for a reason, it's like you don't have any time to stop and see somebody yet.
No. And we were in Boston proper, where Boston University is. So, so I think that's a ways from you, is it not? You're down the coast a little bit.
No, I mean, because Cameron's in Boston. He's in the heart of Boston. It's about 40 minutes.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah, you're out of Boston proper a little bit.
Yeah. I'm in a burb.
In a burb.
Yeah. I won't tell you
Most
where.
of us are in the burbs.
Costco's
I'm technically in a Denver burb.
Yeah. I like the burbs. Well, I'm in a beach town, so I don't.
Yeah.
I was in the city so long because I went to college in Boston, and I
Yeah.
loved it because I came from the real sticks, not real sticks, but I came from inland where my parents still are,
Yeah.
and then I was like, I want to go to the city. When I was 18, I'm like, I'm going to Boston, and that's how my son was too. And so I went to school in Boston, and I stayed there for years after. And then I was like, I'm not going back to the sticks. I want to go to the ocean, and I want to get out of the city. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I met my husband too. So
Right. Well, I'm not going to pull a Costa here, but you told me your folks were inland in the Worcester area or past Worcester, right?
they're before that. Yeah, they're not that far west.
They're
Yeah.
not that far west. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, are you impressed? I know how to say Worcester.
You didn't say it right. It's Worcester.
Worcester. Yeah,
Worcester.
I mean, I learned from a Boston native how to say it, but
He's a Worcester. Worcester, yeah.
yeah, I probably Colorado'd it up. Of course, she's been
a little bit.
Yeah, she's been out here in Colorado for 35 years, so her accent is fairly mellow until she goes back to visit family there, and then for a couple weeks afterwards, it's really strong again.
I don't know what a Colorado accent is. Like I don't think
We don't have one. That's
Yeah.
how you don't know. We have zero.
Yeah, you sound like a news reporter. It's just
We have no inflection as far as we don't. You know, we don't say "warsh" or which is a very Midwestern thing, and you know.
Warsh. Oh, how do, Charlie?
Hey, there's Charlie Gabaldon.
Here comes the Worcester. Mike Shaner. Hi, darling.
Yeah.
There's a guy online that does like funny memes, and he has a whiteboard, and he's like pretending to teach somebody how to say towns in Boston because they're all fucked up here.
Yes.
And they get them all wrong, and it's
Yeah,
Peabody. Gloucester is really spelled out Gloucester, and no one knows how to say it.
Well, my favorite was just the most basic one, Peabody.
Peabody, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Peabody.
I mean, if you a civilian would look at it and go, Peabody.
Yeah.
No, Peabody.
Nope. Gotta say it quick. It's kind of weird. So it was funny tonight. I went to, I'm singing on our track.
Yes.
But my microphones are gone because my son has them at school.
What?
And I had nothing to hold. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, they're all over the place. We're at school and where he stays in the island. And I texted him, like, is the microphone here? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, and I dug around. I couldn't find it. So I went to the party store today, like the Halloween store. And I'm like, maybe I'll find a fake mic. And they had this like really cheesy, like girl teeny bopper mic. It's like a black stem with a big like disco ball in it. I'm like, I'm not taking that. And so I asked the girl at the counter, I'm like, do you have any microphones here besides like the teeny bopper one? She goes, oh yeah, we have a news reporter mic. I was thinking news reporter because the voice. I go, news reporter? Like, what aisle's that? She's like, the third aisle. Couldn't find it. So I went back. I'm like, I can't find it. And she goes, it's the one with the big styrofoam red thing. And I picture it looking like this. I'm like, yeah, I'm all set. I don't need a microphone. I'm like, that's even cheesier than the disco ball or whatever. So
yeah. Oopies. Yeah, you just need to, hit Sweetwater and lay in a couple mics.
Well, I should probably get one anyhow. Yeah. But so this one, is a condenser mic. Is that what they call these?
Yeah.
It's like you can only hear it in the front, but you can't undo it because there's a wire on it. Like I was like, maybe I can just hold this.
Yeah.
Take that off, but that looks stupid because that's not a singer's mic, right? It's like, I mean, it is
well, it could be.
It's
a recording mic, yeah.
But it's not like a performance mic, like on stage.
Yeah.
You know me. Yeah. I like to ham it up. But I did. I had my green screen up. That's why it took me so long. Like, I don't want you to see all the crap in the background. And I recorded like 6 times tonight. And I'm like, fuck, I keep forgetting the lyrics. And I sang this thing.
I know. It's funny how that works, right? You go like, what?
Just brain freeze. And I'd be like, oh, what's that first one? If someone was in like, I don't have it set up where I would love to be able to do it right in front of my computer, but I have to do it at an angle this way.
Yeah.
If I could film in front of my computer, I could have like words up, right? And memorize them. So I might have to redo it. I downloaded them. I didn't look at it. I wanted to come say hi to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to catch up. Wanted to see what you're doing, Missed you guys last week. Caught a little bit of your show.
Yeah, we missed
Caught
you. We love
one
having
song
you.
of Gary's, but yeah, it was basically lying in bed playing games and just watching you guys and just dying, falling asleep because
Yeah, we had a good time last week. What was my theme? Oh my
asking
god!
the guy who wasn't there,
No, I know
can't
Jade.
I can't help you.
Anybody? Oh my god! But anyhow, Jade was on, and we were talking, and I said I want to have a slumber party, and she goes, "Well, let's do it next Friday." I said, "Yeah, okay, why not?" And then something told me I've done this before, but whatever.
Well,
Slumber
maybe.
party. So we're all going to wear our PJs. If you don't have PJs, you don't have to wear PJs, but wear a t-shirt or whatever you sleep in. Of course, a lot of people sleep naked, so don't come on naked.
I was going to say, you want to see bare-chested Chris? It's not like I haven't done it before on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh God, no. I've had so many people say I sleep naked. I'm like, well, yeah, I do too, but just pretend.
Okay. Yeah, I could
I sleep
pretend.
naked. I sleep naked. Yeah, everybody does. We're just going to
Well,
pretend. But
you should. It's healthier.
yeah, well, they told women they should wear bras to bed so their boobs don't get saggy. Can you imagine wearing a bra to bed? I know you're a guy, so you don't understand. But yeah.
No, I can't. No,
I mean, women want to whip those things off when they get home from work. Never mind sleeping them, but
yeah,
naked.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's my wife's thing. My wife dressed up. She's a big wig accountant for the company, and she's like, "See you in 10 minutes. This stuff is coming off." I'm finding my bathrobe and my sweatpants, and I'm gonna grab a joint and go out and sit on the deck. I'm like, "You do,
nice,
baby."
Love her.
Yeah,
I can't sleep in socks. I can't clothes. I feel tangled. Like when I turn, I'm like, oh, it's all tangled. So, but socks are the worst. Like some people sleep in socks. I'm like, oh, my feet get all hot. I used to get those feet pajamas as a kid. Remember those? You zip up and then the feet were in there. And my mom would have to cut off the feet for me because I'm like, I hate my feet being hot. And she'd cut the feet off.
There it is.
Oh, you got the link up already?
Yeah, I asked Gary for that. He was on it. See how he is? That's why that guy still has a wrench. Just saying. He's good.
Well, what's Coldy contribute? He's working right now.
Yeah. Well, what Coldy contributes is keeping an eye on things like
socks and sex. No, you picked two good head mods.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, and we don't have any issues here, so I just didn't need. And again, I think it's healthy every once in a while to just, clear the deck and see what's going on. But now I will say, in the winter, because I can get foot cramps here because it's so cold, I will occasionally sleep in socks and nothing else. So if we ever have a fire, that'll be a great look.
That's filthy.
Hopefully I can find one more sock someplace and go out there and brave it.
Oh, God. As long as it's not a stiff, crunchy sock.
That guy used to be in the Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's let himself go.
Flea? Is that it? Flea.
There you go. Yeah, boss is away, so he's on it. And like, I'm modding the fuck out of this right now
I know,
because the boss ain't here.
Thanks for that image. But I got a few tracks in tonight, so I did that right before we get a cool backing track. Where's Hugh? Might be
Hugh's in the chat. Hugh's been here all night.
Huh.
We were talking guitars earlier. Yeah, you're welcome, Jade. Lucky you. Burn that in your brain.
So
and
funny.
It's a big sock. Just saying.
Mm.
It's a tube sock. Not really.
I'm doing Gary's orange guy face.
Yeah.
Hi, Hugh. He's lounging in his PJs. Actually, Hugh gave us the idea because when he was on my show, we asked him if he had pants on. And he lifted his legs and we saw like jammy pants. We're like, oh, pajamas. Okay, we can do that. Okay, enough.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I wonder if Spirit Halloween is open in Denver here yet.
That's where I went tonight. Yeah, it's so fun.
I should look. Because
it used to be a Spirit, but now they call it the Party Store. So you can go there all year long for anything. July
the Party
4th,
Store went out of business. All the party stores closed.
Party store. Yeah, this is
a party store.
Something different name, but
Well, I
But
need
still.
to look because it's kind of on the way, and I gotta say that place is pretty cool, and I could stock up on stuff to wear.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe if I can find like silk pajamas, like Hugh Hefner pajamas, there the Hugh Hefner outfit, I'll buy that and I'll come on your show and I'll wear it in the video too. So there you go. Because you said be classy.
No.
In the video.
I said suit, not pajamas.
Yeah, and I'm not. I don't feel like I'm gonna wear my suit.
You don't have to wear a full suit, but
Thank God, because I'm not sure. I think.
just look at. I have my fake eyelashes on and my red lipstick.
Huh.
I dressed up. This is not what I wore, but this
You did.
Yeah, jumped on here. Yeah.
Well, you should.
Please get a Cowardly Lion costume. I love the party store. It's so
That's
fun.
hilarious. Actually, I would do that in a heartbeat, Jade.
Well, is it October 30th on a Friday?
Good question.
Halloween? I think it is.
Well, I can tell you right now.
So we're going to have a Halloween party for sure. Costume party.
Dun, dun, dun. October. It's a Friday. It is absolutely a Friday.
Is it 30th or 31st?
31st. Friday's the 31st, and it's Halloween. So there you go.
So we're going to do a Halloween party. It's
Okay. Well, now. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Put him up. Put him up.
I would do that in a heartbeat. Well, and I just have to get the collar, basically. I mean, I'm most of the way there. Just get the little whiskers, right?
Yeah, you look just like him. Courage. All right, now you have to sing a song from Wizard of Oz.
I hate
Sing If I Were King of the Forest for me. One line.
I got
and
nothing.
do the tremolo. Do it.
You'll be shocked to learn. I despise the Wizard of Oz.
I don't care. You don't know the song?
No, I don't. I think
I
I know. I follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. I think I know that. That's it. I got
You're gonna
that.
do a Cowardly Lion one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any of his songs.
All right. If I Were King of the Forest. That's all.
All right. I would research it because I'm into character. I would be a method actor on that, and I would research all that. But
absolutely.
But
Or maybe we should just do a Wizard of Oz night outside of Halloween.
Yeah,
we can have Dorothy, Toto, the Wicked Witch, the Tin Man.
I'll be the little dog.
And a little dog too.
I'll be Toto.
So this is a funny story. Just reminded me of when my sister's 3 years older than me, and when she went to college, that was my chance to go visit her and party. So when she was 18, I was 15, and I did a lot of peach schnapps and maybe Jack Daniels.
Okay, hopefully not at the same time.
I think I did peach schnapps on the ride up. I wasn't driving. Anyhow, I was shit-faced, and I started doing the Tin Man, and her roommates, who she's still friends with, still talks about it to this day, that I pretended to be the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. Drunk little girl, sad. Hey, Les, watch your mouth. It's a great, great musical. Who rang that bell? I could do many quotes from that one. Who rang that bell?
Is that from the Wizard of Oz?
Hugh, you could be one of the Munchkins. Yeah. We represent the Lollipop Kids. And you can get a helium balloon and suck it and sing.
There you go.
Oh, this is fun. We're going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I have such a dislike for that movie, but I just do.
Do you like the sound of music?
Oh, I love the sound of music.
Oh, good.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. I can actually probably sing most of the songs from that one.
That's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Christmassy one. Like it comes out around Christmas all the time on TV. Yeah. It's so cute. But then it gets into like the war stuff, and I always end it. Like I'm like, I just want to see the kids singing. I don't like want to go into the war.
When they join the SS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets a little dark. Yeah.
It does. But as a kid, like we watched it every year. And as a kid, I'm like, that part just bores me. I didn't even know what it was about. I do now, but
yeah. Indeed.
Magic mushrooms. Yeah, have you heard that? So if you play Dark Side of the Moon, to Wizard of Oz and mute the movie Wizard of Oz, it goes exactly along to the whole thing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I tried it before. You got to get really high, but it does.
Yeah. Well, it probably works for a lot of stuff if you're really high, right?
I know. But it's weird. It's like you have to start it like right when the lion roars at the beginning, not the Cowardly Lion, but I think like the MGM studio.
MGM lion, right?
Start it at a certain time, and then it works perfectly.
Interesting.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I did promise to tell this story. This is a vacation story.
Yeah.
The inadvertent stoned Chris. So the friends came up, and one of them bought my wife a vape pen.
Really?
So that's fine. My wife doesn't use vape pens because, frankly, the technology thwarts her frequently. Because you gotta, let's say hi to James Myers. Hey, James Myers, how you doing?
Jam and James.
Yeah, that just, you got to press the button multiple times and wait for this to glow and, hold your left hand up and all this stupid shit. And my wife just has no patience for that shit. So she has this vape pipe, and because I'm me, I'm like, it can't be that fucking complicated. So I'm looking at it, I went, well, this is a rechargeable vape pen. The battery's dead. So I USB, plug it in, and I watch it for a while, and it recharges. I'm like, okay, so it should work. And, so you press 5 times, and then it glows. And so, again, here's the guy that doesn't smoke weed. But I'm like, okay, so you do this. And then I did it. And like, okay, you're supposed to suck your right. And I gave myself the biggest fucking hit on this vape pipe.
Nice.
Inadvertently. Nice. And I mean, and my brain is going, well, you don't want to actually vape this thing. And my lungs are going, fill up.
Yeah.
Hold it in. I hoovered this fucking vape pen.
Nice.
And then my wife was like, you idiot, we're not supposed to smoke in the house. And I'm like, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
And then I sat on the sofa and we were going to drive to the lake. And I sat there for a minute and I went, yeah, I'm not driving right now.
Yeah.
I am tripping balls.
Good stuff then, huh? One hit?
Well, it's pretty powerful stuff because our friend is, but yeah. And again, I don't smoke. So, but yeah, I had to sit there for an hour and I still was kind of high when I drove us out to the lake. And I'm like, well, this is interesting. Ooh.
Oh, look at the pretty trees.
Yeah. So I got to say, it's a different high than, drinking a little whiskey high, and I did not enjoy it as much. So don't think I'll be doing the repeat on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny because my wife always teases me like I'm act like I'm stoned anyway, and even though I don't, she goes, and you were really stoned for a change. And it was so I used her.
And shit.
Yeah. So yeah,
but wolf dog paw.
The vape worked. I proved that it wasn't.
Well, was she?
It wasn't the technology. Well, to a point until then she tried it and she couldn't get it to work, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do it again.
You're like, I'm sure you again.
Yeah, good luck.
Totally. Oh man. Yeah, I was coming off the highway today on the ramp, the off ramp.
Yeah.
Daylight, and I saw 2 baby deer. I thought James
really
because he's got them in his yard, and we have them all over the place, but I never run into them. Usually, I don't physically run into them.
Well, you don't want to.
No, these are tiny, and I'm like, I slowed down. There was a guy behind me, and I'm like, I hope they see it because these things could dot out, and it's off ramp is curved.
Oh yeah, no, you don't.
They blend in. They blend in with the bush.
Yes, they do. You got to watch the Bambis here, especially at dusk, because you don't want to bang on one of those things because it'll jack your car up.
Oh, for sure. We have a marsh right across the street, and there's a fast road intersection here. And
excuse me,
I always go so slow down there because I'm like at dusk, especially. I'm like they could run out, and we even have the deer crossing sign and all that. But
yeah.
There was I think it was like a Howard Stern thing or something where some woman called into a talk show and he replayed it, and she was pissed off that they had these deer crossing signs. And she's like, I don't want the deer crossing here. You need to move the signs, like move them. And the guy was going along with it. And she's like, no, you have to move them. I want you to move them like 5 miles down the street so they cross down there. And he's like, lady, you are so stupid.
Deer don't read signs.
Yeah.
People. Yeah, I'm with you, Gary. I mean, that's what my wife is an old 70s hippie chick. She's like, just roll a joint. I'm good. But don't overcomplicate these things.
So cool.
Yeah, indeed. Well, since you're here,
yeah,
I'm going to play one of your songs because this is your latest, the original collaboration, which I thought was very cool. Doing originals.
Oh, with feature.
Yeah, exactly. Tell us about this while I whip this out.
Oh, whip it out. Yeah, feature. I've been on one of his before, with JDL singing, and he sent this to me. It's metal soprano, Rachel, who's amazing.
Yes.
And Boomer on bass. God, I'm gonna forget everything. Feature on guitar. God. Take Two drums on drums.
Yeah, Take Two. And don't forget Colorful Energy.
And Colorful Energy nailed it on the keys. Yeah. So I said, well, what do you need me to do? And he's like, backup singing. Hi, Lilies. And I'm like, I'll wait till Rachel's amazing. She's a powerhouse. I said, I'll wait till Rachel does her vocals and I'll try to do some backup singing. And she sent hers in and I'm like, you got your song. You don't need me. I'm like, I'm not gonna. And they're all like, no, please. And Rachel's like, no, girl power, you have to. So I did. Good. It wasn't great.
We got 3 powerful women on the track. So let's check it out. This is from Lori and Ficio and all the cool people here. And this is called Ain't Losing My Mind.
I ain't changing my mind. Don't live my life is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
The number one food for regular.
For my song?
No, it went to an ad because I didn't get it stopped in time, and it's yeah, it was a fart on the ad. I can't believe that. That's terrible.
That's horrible. I thought you were making fun of me.
No, I thought you were doing a sound effect for a second. I went, "You're farting your own song," and then I realized it was an ad playing.
Oh,
Christ Almighty! Anyway, loved it. I think it was a cool song.
Thank you. It grew on me. It really did. And it's funny. I found myself singing it all this week.
Well,
I'm like, I'm trying to learn like 5 other collabs, but I'm like, I'm still singing this one. It was just catchy.
The first time I listened to it, I went, eh. Yeah. And then I listened to it again for some reason. I'm like, oh, actually,
it grew on me. The more you heard it. Yeah.
Now,
do you know the answer to this?
How much English does Fico speak, if any? Do you know?
I don't know because I've only gotten emails from him.
Okay.
He wrote the lyrics.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm asking. Because I haven't done a lot of traveling overseas, but I've been to Croatia.
Nice.
And my wife and I would go back in a heartbeat. We loved the country. The people were lovely. Oh. And it's right next door to Slovenia, so I could visit Nea. And again, it's not a big country. So I could visit both Nea and Fico.
Fico.
And man, we could have a. Yeah, I'll learn how to pronounce his name before I go, except for his last name because I got no fucking hope.
Neja and Fico.
Yeah. Nea.
It's Nea. Nea, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nea.
So yeah, Rhett did the mix for our song. Amazing.
Yeah,
true professional. So thank you.
It's a good mix. I liked it. Well, and I was busting on Lori. I goes, well, I don't give a shit as long as my bass sounds good.
Yeah, I didn't tell Rhett that yet.
It does. It sounds amazing. It was a good track. I felt like the sound was good, but if you're on my own stuff, a lot of times I'll play the bass. I know how good it sounds, and I'll do the mix, and I go, the bass got lost in the mix. Yeah. It is what it is. But man, everything was
everything can be up front. But yeah, he does know how to do a good balance. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty stinking amazing. So
he sent me the final today, and I said I'll send it out to everybody else. And I knew that you were having the mouth surgery, and I said you got 4 stars from 4 people that love it. I said Chris hasn't responded yet, so I didn't get to tell him that you said you loved it too. So yeah.
I told him live on the show that I did.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
So there you go. Yeah, it was 2 thumbs up. Yeah, I was digging.
And I sent him a special surprise if he doesn't mind me saying this. He put so many hours into this, and I don't like people just to work on unless they're in the collab with me. Then mix away. I'm not paying you, but of course he would never take money. But I surprised him and sent him some icy pops to his house on DoorDash.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, he didn't know. He's like, oh my God, some guy drove up and I was screaming at him to get the fuck out of my lawn. And yeah, so he got some nice icy pops, which he loves to have.
Icy pops are nice.
Blood sugar levels. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I want one now, Rhett. Oh, I want one.
Oh, yeah. I can't use a straw for 2 weeks. Not that I use straws that often. Hey, everybody say hi to this guy, our favorite Scotsman. It's Hugh Caldwell.
Yay, Huey! We got 3 of the band members right here.
We're putting the band back together, man.
Put the band back together. Hi, Huey.
If this microphone is a level, okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Louder.
A lot louder.
we're both saying 2 different things. Am I too loud? I haven't even asked.
No, you seem normal to me.
That better?
Actually, it is, Hugh. Normal. Thank you.
Yay.
Hi, Hugh.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing, man?
Good to see you.
I'm doing great. I've been feeling absolutely fantastic for about a week now. So
nice. Good for you.
Love that.
Hands are great. And kind of I fell in love with this guitar.
Oh, look at this.
It's my Eastman. It weighs nothing as well. Yeah. Because it's like it's an OM orchestra model guitar, so it's it's smaller than a dreadnought, so it's easier to play and shorter scale as well.
Nice.
Normal, your 25.5 inches is your full length. This is 24.9. So you can feel the difference in the tension of the strings. So you're just picking it, it's just so easy to play. There you go.
Is this the one that you've been playing for us?
Sweet. Nice.
So good.
Everybody that's bought an Eastman raves about the things.
I've got two now. This is the best guitar I've ever played. I think it's just
Really?
it plays itself. It's so easy to play, and you play a chord, and 5 minutes later it's still ringing. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's nice. I got to go find one.
I love.
I've seen them, but I've never played one.
Resonate.
Hello, Daniel. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Hey, Daniel. Hugh. Can you
that
play
sounds great, man.
a Gordon Lightfoot song?
Well,
How about If You Could Read My
Mind?
how does that go?
I just love that stuff.
We were
That's-
both thinking of the same song.
I know, huh? What a tale.
I forgot how.
Yeah, you're
That
tipping
sounds like a
around
good
it, but
What is that?
yeah.
That one's still good, too. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts would tell. I can't tell you what chords they are, though.
It's in my head. I need to.
I put the pressure on you.
Yeah,
All right,
you
how
did.
about
Command performance.
some John Denver? Country Roads. Leela would love Country Roads. Almost heaven, West Virginia. But I have to strum to do it. There you go.
Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees. Country walking roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. All right.
Very cool.
Yes.
Classical guitar. Knew it right away. Beautiful.
5:10 in the morning. I haven't warmed up.
You sound
That's
awful.
cool. All right, well, you have to get on the show tomorrow night and play live, Hugh, because that sounds amazing, bro.
I would love for you to play live. Think tonight about a song that has to do with slumber parties. I already have the karaoke, the kind of oaky track picked out. I know Jade.
And I cry if I want to.
Oh, that's a good one. What did I pick out? I'm not going to tell you what I picked up, but oh, okay. Yeah. You're going to hate what I picked up. That's what
We usually do.
you do. That's why I love it. It's my show. I'm picking the cheesy songs that I want to sing. Except you love Morgan's.
And subject your poor listeners to it at the end. That's
Yeah. Oh, I have people tell me it's their favorite part of the show. I go, that's pretty sad.
what's funny because it's so erratic. Some weeks it's actually pretty good, and then other weeks, oh my God, it's just
all over the place. Yeah.
No, I mean everybody's internet is so out of sync, and it's a train wreck.
I wanted to do it because I think it's funny that it's erratic. But then I'm thinking to myself, maybe we should all be, because I'm sharing a song, be turning off our echo cancellation.
Probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm
not trying to make it good, but
mine is always off. Just my setup is I never have to turn it on.
Well, because you got the earplugs in, yeah, which I need. Oh, by the way, Chris, speaking of those ones that you told me to get,
Yeah.
have been wonderful, but I forget when I got these, but one of them already doesn't work. One
What?
side doesn't work. And I don't know if
Oh,
I need to like unplug it again and plug it back in, but
Yeah, you might try that. You also might check and make sure that it's not full of earwax, because that actually kills them faster than anything.
I don't have earwax. Nasty.
Most people have earwax.
Well, anyhow, I ordered another pair.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
a waste of money.
well, the only thing about those,
They're not expensive. They were $45. So.
yeah, but I mean, I've had these. These are probably 60, so they're slightly better quality. But I've had these 8 years.
So maybe
And
you don't
I used
have
them
earwax.
every week. Well, I do occasionally take out the things and make sure they're clean.
I don't see anything.
It shouldn't be. It probably is either unplugged or it's a bad solder
It
connection.
might just. Well, it's funny because oh no, I can't get that thing on. But anyhow, if I put them, so I'll put it in, and I can't hear it. But if I tilt it up, all of a sudden I can hear it. So I have to hold it to hear.
Oh
it.
no,
I don't know
that's
what that
a
means.
loose connection in there.
Something internal, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's just getting aggravated, and so I'm like, I'll just for $45 they lasted me 8
yeah.
months. I'll get another one. I don't know. What do you guys do for inner ear monitors? Tell us.
Yeah, these are my
These
old
things screwed me up. These little ball things that you put them on. I'm like, I didn't know how to put them on the first time, and I don't know how to put it on now.
No, remember I taught you. You
wiggle it, right?
Well, no, the plastic part, not the rubber part, but the plastic part. Lick your fingers.
Oh, you
and
just showed us.
Yeah, and put it on there, and then the rubber will go right on. And then when it dries, it'll stay on.
What are we talking about again?
Well, you know.
It went on. I licked the
course.
condom. I mean the rubber. Oh, what?
Yeah, you know, again, just lick the end and go right in.
So cool. Holy shit! Is it really 12:10 already? Wow.
Yeah, it's getting there. Life moves on.
Love hearing Hugh like that.
Yeah, he sounds good.
And Hugh, your levels right now are good. Don't let Felix step on your board.
That's
Because when
right.
it's on my show tomorrow, you could do that. Like, remember before, the guitar was like right in the microphone. You didn't know it. Like I can hear the guitar the whole time, but not you. That's perfect, Reba.
All right. And the guitar, can you hear the guitar clear?
It's all about timing, Costa.
Oh, yeah.
And your timing is
Oh, Costa.
really good or really not good. I don't, depending on how you look at it.
I can't. It's something when I pop out chat to come on StreamYard, it freezes sometimes. I'm not seeing like the latest comments, even though I'm on live.
Yeah.
There we go. You gotta like refresh.
Yeah.
Hello, Doxta. I mean, Acosta.
Too funny. All right, I got something for you guys. I figured out how to do it. I had teased earlier, like I've got like a 30-second sample of the song that I sent Russ.
Okay.
And I tried to play it, and it wasn't working, but I figured out why it wasn't working. So here's like a 30-second snippet of what I sent Russ for the Cancer album.
Was just being me. I gotta escape this place, this reality. I gotta get free. I gotta be free. I gotta be free. Take me away. Take me away. Gotta leave tonight. Gotta leave today. Take me away. Take me away. Gotta leave tonight. Gotta get away. Take me away. Take me away. Take me away. Gotta leave tonight. Gotta get away.
That's it. That's
I
the
love
little
it.
snippet.
I
But yeah,
love
I
it.
went back and I doubled up the backing vocals. That's what it needed. And I switched out one of the guitar tones because it had a harshness to it. It was pissing me off.
You were overthinking because it was good, but that's
but that's a lot better, is it not?
Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Love it.
yeah, sometimes you do need to let it sit, marinate, and then overthink it a little bit. And I didn't want to totally, because some guys, looking at you, Dog Paw, they never finish anything because they tweeze and tweeze and tweeze and tweeze, and I don't want to be that guy. But on the other hand, I don't want to rush it and have something that later I go, ugh, that could have been better. And so after I submitted it, I listened to it a couple times, and I went, you know what? There's two little things that I hear in there that I just don't love, and
that's okay. I mean, to go back, like, just take a couple days off and hear it with fresh ears, and then hear what you think it's missing. But
exactly.
To spend like 3 years on a song like Dog Pod does, it's just kind of cool.
I mean, at some point, just you got to be done. Roll over and watch Sports Center, right?
Yeah. Submissions are October 13th, and in fact, I had a song. I did a JDL song on the first album, and he had another one that he wanted to do that we started with, and our 4 on drums couldn't do it. And I wrote to him last week and I said, okay, our 4's back. Do you think we can get this done in 2 weeks? And we're going back and forth having fun with it. I might have a song on the American album.
Cool.
That would be well. And I really thought, I was on the first 2 albums. I thought, I'm going to fuck up and I'm going to miss the American album.
I know. Isn't that funny?
Really, because, I went away on this trip last week. Nothing. It was like, I'm not going to be on the album. Just that simple. Well, I guess I technically would have been on the album because I do have a collab with Tremor Bear. First time we've ever worked together. So I'm pretty excited about that.
You've got one too with Tremor.
See, Tremor's getting around.
Tremor's
solo, it's not going to happen. And then I go on the trip and I'm downstairs and I'm stroking my guitar and
it's not all you
open up and it's like, here's your song. And I'm like, whoa, thank you. And then the next night, same thing. Oh, here's another song. Like, thank you.
Wow.
A cornucopia of riches. Yeah.
I finished a little song with Sunshine.
You do?
Oh, that'll be fun.
And I think she may be premiering it on her show tomorrow night.
Yay. Awesome. So this isn't a song for the album?
No.
You're a busy boy. When you showed us you doing the green screen, Hugh, I was like, I know Hugh's doing like 50,000 collabs, so I'm not going to assume it's mine. And then I got your file. I'm like, yes, it was mine.
Yeah, yay.
Thank you, darling.
And my band on the side, me, Jerry Gomes, Folk Punk and Clayton, Von Kluge, I forgot the name of the band. The Peacemakers.
Okay.
The Peacemakers?
This will be our second song coming out. It's a cover of, and I just did some guitar for that last night. So.
Love it. Yeah, you're.
That's very cool. Well, it's great that you're back playing regularly. And
I'll be doing another song with Jerry as well.
That's
cool. Very famous song by the band called The Who.
Who?
Who?
Never heard of them.
No, who? We could do this all night, but let's don't.
Who? You?
Well, that'll be very cool.
Plenty of irons and plenty of fires.
Awesome.
Yeah, I used to do a Who song live all the time, and then I forgot about it, and now I'm on the trip, and it just came back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, here's how you play this, and so I'll probably put that back in my rotation.
Yeah.
Hey,
who's on first?
Everybody say hi to Jammin' James.
Jammin' James.
What's going on?
Hi, bud.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing great. How you doing? You must be tired from all that driving, bro.
Yeah, I had to drive out to my work to give them a computer, and then so that was an hour and a half drive, and then from there I went and played bingo with my grandmother.
Oh, cute.
And so that took an hour and 50 minutes, and then we had to drive home, so that was like another 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yay!
Yeah, the road warrior.
A little bit.
Well, very cool. Well, thanks for dropping in and joining us.
Yeah, I had to come say hi. I was like, he's still alive. I still got a chance to come say hi to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I usually go to right about 11 o'clock my time, so.
You're late.
I know.
But that's
Not
all right.
you, Chris. He's running late. No, running long, I should say, not late. When people
No, that's what I'm
out.
saying. I usually do about 3 hours, and we're at the 2.5 hour mark right now.
Oh, I'm thinking my time. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, remember?
I know.
We
And
do it
Hugh,
the Rocky Mountain
Les,
way out
another
here.
one. I'm sorry. Les has done the back and track for my show for many weeks, and now he's having hand problems. Hugh.
Oh no! Oh man!
He couldn't do it. I'm so glad we got his track in before that. No offense,
Oh.
but I'm glad we got your track in for our song.
Yeah, take care of yourself, bro.
Yeah.
No, it gets to be. I actually noticed on my trip. I'm having a little hand weirdness. It's just I was having a little trouble holding the pick, and so.
I've had at least one finger really stiff since.
She said.
Exactly.
I mean,
just
there's
a
a
finger.
lot of.
Will my finger do?
But in the last 8 days or so,
Yeah.
nothing. Everything
That's
feels
awesome.
great.
Hi, Zach.
Temp fate, but it's feeling good.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah,
Is it the right meds that they finally got you figured out on what you need, or is
They
it?
keep tweaking them,
Yeah.
and they're going to introduce a new thing as well at the end of this month. So
Do you need it? If you're doing good.
yeah, well, it's a degenerative disease I've got, so they probably
Yeah.
have to keep tweaking it, you know.
Yeah. I hear you.
Oh, that's it. I self-tweaked. I'm kind of in
I can
an
do pretzel
armor
hand.
wrestle. Yeah, don't do that. God.
It's probably not a good thing.
No, it's not good.
You get stuck like that.
We're just taking a sip.
I have arthritis. I don't know why.
I just got cortisone shots in my thumbs 2 weeks ago, so I'm like,
Jeez,
"Ooh,
I-
it feels good and loose." Yeah, that
Yeah.
hurt. You can do pretzel hand, James. I don't know.
I think maybe, but
Yeah, a lot of people
keep
try to do
talking.
it, and they end up just going like that. No, you have to actually bend them completely around, tuck it in, and then take that one and bend it completely around.
That's
My hands are sweating.
disturbing to look at.
My hands are sweating.
Excuse me. I used to do it in church. So when we did the sign of peace, as a kid, I'd go like this, and the people would freak out, but they would think I'd had something wrong with me, so they wouldn't say anything. My sisters would be dying. I'm like, "Oh, peace be with you."
You are always. You're a piece of work.
Yeah, I've been a troublemaker my whole life.
I can do it where you bend your hand backwards and then try to touch your thumb down to your arm.
I can't do that. Ooh.
You know what was really
That's
funny
yuck.
a few weeks ago? My middle
I.e.
finger on my left hand completely froze.
It
And I was
did?
walking about like that for ages.
That's not awesome.
I can't do the thumb thing.
Yeah, I did that, Hugh, when
snap.
I was in high school, and I did the John Wayne and punched through a glass window, except for in Hollywood, they're actually made of sugar and not real glass. And if you do real glass, you sever the tendon in your finger, and then you walk around with a splint for 3 months like this while the tendon heals. But
think
I
we
can
talked about
actually...
this. My brother did the same thing. I told you. Yeah, put his hand right through a glass.
Yeah, I can actually bend. The fact that I've got this much flex in that finger is remarkable because the top hand surgeon happened to be on call that night when I went to the emergency room.
Oh, you
And
like it.
yeah, the ER guy looked at it and went, "Oh, you're fucked. Let me make a call." and the guy came down and went, "Man, that's not good, son, but I think I can fix it." And he did.
I can.
So
touch
yeah,
my
don't punch
shoulder.
glass, boys and girls. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's
But
stupid.
of course, I was 17 years old and full of testosterone and rage and stupidity.
That's what I was wondering.
Great combination.
Now my hands hurt. I'm like trying to massage it.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Shocker.
But I have my hot wax over here, the paraffin. Paraffin.
Oh, okay.
Remember, Hugh, you
Paraffin?
wanted to get one? You should get one of those.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good. You just soak your hands in them, and it's warm and soft. And loosens things up.
We're still talking about wax?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Just checking. Just checking.
I think.
See, we set ourselves up for these jokes, don't we?
Yep.
It's too late for me to think of any. I can't. My brain isn't on there.
Yeah, well, too late or too early.
Too late.
Urban likes the moose knuckles. Isn't that a moose knuckle? Is that a camel toe?
Yeah. Oh. And the show, it was never that classy, but it's less classy now.
I was going to say, Laurie, the other song that we kind of just about finished.
I hope I remember to play it.
I was going to say,
how to play it.
The vocal, I wanted just to try and EQ it better.
Okay.
I got some good advice, and I think I'm going to get it sounding better. So
I wonder where you got that good advice from. That's awesome.
I wonder.
Yeah. What are you wearing for that? Just normal clothes, right? Like, I don't know. I don't even know.
Talk about the video, folks. I mean, not, any weird porno stuff. What are you wearing?
What are you wearing now?
I don't know. That's the director's job.
All right, I'll let you know. Is that me?
Yeah.
I'll let you know. Well, it's a song that you love, so I don't know if that had a feel to it. The original video is just concert video, right? Mm-hmm. There's no concept to it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is a good point about forgetting how to play it because, learned the song that we collabed on, had it down pat, and then I couldn't film. And I guarantee I don't know how to play it right now. I will have to quickly relearn it before I try and do the video.
Well, I got to tell you, there's 5 of us on one screen. And if you're doing it standing up, right?
As opposed to on my head, or
because from what I requested for a few of us, we're not standing up. But I think for you and the other guy, you'll be standing up. Look, I'm trying to be all cryptic, man. We're never going to know my collab. Yeah. But if you're standing up, you're going to be behind 3 of us, so no one's going to see. Just fucking fake it.
Yeah, well,
you're not going to see every note.
Really don't. I'm actually playing on these videos, boys and girls.
I know.
I'm not playing perfectly. I can guarantee you that, but I am actually playing.
Absolutely, I am actually playing too. But
I'll be back in a wee sec.
Oh, that was quick. Hi.
Actually playing. You mean you don't normally play? Normally.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the running joke as far as when you do video. I mean, so many people just mime that crap. And it's like they're not even, you look at them and you go, I see where your hand is and I play guitar and that's not, no. But
I have to mime because I've told this before. Not mime, I actually play it. It's just not the final. It doesn't come out in the sound, but I have to play it as I'm recording myself, videotaping myself.
Yeah.
And I've told people many times, I can't get a good song down without my bright light on, my reader is looking down at the music.
Oh,
and
yeah, no, I get that.
Video. So I have to mime it after.
Yeah, and I mean, when I record live, then that's really live.
That's
but
different.
For the video things, I turn my amp on so I can hear it and I'm playing with the track live.
Yeah. Me too.
As perfectly as I can, but
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is not we're not speaking out of school here, but again, if it is my own personal little thing, if you're watching me play something and I should be playing an A there, I want you to be able to look at my hand and go, "Oh, he's playing an A."
Right.
Instead of playing, C sharp for some reason. I'm like, what?
You ever see that?
It's going to be a last minute entry for me for the backing track tomorrow. Sorry again.
Oh, I love it. No, that's fine. Thank you.
Just been so much going on. Sorry, James. I
Send it at 11:30.
What's that, James?
Send it at 11:30, Hugh.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, because she loves that.
I am going to, so my best friend from Miami, Florida is coming up, or is here now. And so we're going out to dinner. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be drinking and eating and then have to come do my show 6 hours after I get home. So maybe half asleep. So yeah, don't give me too much work, Hugh.
No.
PJs are perfect then.
Right? 90 Noopers, everybody.
Yeah. Good one, Mike.
And then I'm getting up early Saturday to go to a gig for my son, who's going to be home this weekend. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy. Crazy.
What you thought I had on last week wasn't PJs, it was actually lounge pants, kind of different.
Yeah.
That's fine. Do we
Yeah,
make
see, I got lounge pants.
You can wear lounge pants?
Well, but
they just have
you're
that
not
strap.
going to know. I
Yeah,
could
but-
be totally naked from the here down. You would never know.
You don't have any. Well, you're going to go to the potty store. It'll be funny.
I'm going to go to the potty store and see
No,
what
you
I
don't have to
find.
spend money for my show, but.
Well,
We're gonna
again,
stick to the
I would
bottle.
only do it if it's a twofer, like, okay, this would work for this show, and I can use it for this too. So,
Well, you can't use it for Halloween because we already decided you're going to be the Cowardly Lion. So.
well, I'm going to look for that outfit. I'm going to see if I can.
But we can do a Hugh Hefner night.
There you go.
Playboy Bunny night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I wear my whitey tighties?
Tidy whities?
Whatever. I don't wear them. I don't wear those. So I don't say it.
Who wears those anymore? They have the
I
blue
rarely
stripe for the balloons.
wear underwear, and when I do, it's something unusual. Stripes.
Stripes.
Silky.
What did the elephant say to the naked man? You can breathe through that?
Okay.
That's my elephant trunk.
Wow. You ever see Cheech and Chong? The girl that they were when they were in the party in the movie Cheech and Chong, and she sniffed the Ajax and she starts making those elephant noises.
Oh my god, no. I've seen bits and pieces of that, but I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I'm her.
Yeah. Just lay off the Ajax. Do we need to have an intervention?
No. Nasty. I'll start eating Tide Pods next.
Oh my god. Okay, can someone explain to me why they are locking up the detergent? Is it are people eating Tide Pods in the store and not paying for them, or why are we doing that? Does anyone know?
I didn't
They're
know
like
what they were
locked
doing.
up, like the high-end perfumes are locked up. Like you need a key to get into them.
Yeah, and that makes sense. But laundry detergent? Why are we locking up laundry detergent?
So the kids don't steal it and eat it.
Is there bath salts in there?
I don't think so. I mean, it's Tide and Gain and whatever. Like I didn't think this was a high-end thing for stealing, but
I could see if it was bath salts in there.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
I mean, I guess
Bath
the kids are
salt?
doing something with detergent or something. I guess.
well,
maybe.
they were, for 10 minutes because
So nasty.
intend there. Yeah, we need to tell the youth of America not to eat Tide Pods. So, yeah we're doomed. Glad I'll be dead.
I mean,
I just started getting it's called Clean Day detergent for your clothes because of all the Tide and all that causes cancer with all the red dyes. And I'm like, I'm gonna start getting some clean detergent. It smells really good. And it's just like a little sheet. It looks like a dryer sheet, but it goes into the washer machine and it dissolves.
Interesting.
Cleans it. It smells good. And doesn't cause cancer.
Okay.
And you're not tempted to
good to
eat it
know.
because it's not like pretty blues and purples.
I am such an old school guy. I just buy Tide in the box with the powder that,
Oh.
with the unscented whatever.
Oh.
oh wow.
I mean, yeah.
Did you get itchy?
No, I don't think so. Why?
I'm kidding. There's a how do you say that?
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
This stuff rinses off really well. I don't feel any like residue on the clothes and stuff. If you're curious, email me.
Yeah, I think because they've got that big scoop in there because they want you to use that. And
Yeah.
I use a quarter of what they recommend because you don't need that much soap.
Well, you do on your tidy whities.
Well,
It's important that you get a good detergent that takes out the whatever you just said.
things in the or the other thing is take a shower every day and, clean yourself properly, and then
Residue. That's the word.
He's talking residue of soap, not residue on his tighties.
My bad.
Oh my goodness.
I wondered if we could go lower. The answer is yes, we absolutely can.
There's always room to go lower.
Yeah. Go low.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'm going to skedaddle. I'm going to go smoke and get these eyelashes off.
Well, sounds good. Thanks for showing up. I'm going to keep the boys around for a few minutes, and then we'll
you
wrap
guys
it up.
Stay, I'm going to lurk. I'll lurk.
Yeah,
I'll be here.
We'll go another 20 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes. But thanks for coming in, and tell everybody once again what time your show is, and we're doing pajama party. What else you got for us?
We're doing a slumber party, pajama party, 12 a.m. Eastern, which is really Saturday, but we call it Friday. Yeah, and I get games. I have a keto snack I'm going to show. I'm going to chat interaction, backing track, us wearing pajamas. What more could you ask for?
Nothing. That sounds like
it'll be fun. I hope you guys all join us.
Yeah. Well, we should be there. The only other thing you could ask for is for Gary Hubs to come on your show for a minute.
Oh my God! When I'm leaving, Hubs. You're muted.
Muted.
Yep.
I'm here to chase you away, Lori.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you just want a bigger square, right?
Well, don't we all? Isn't that all?
If I leave, you get a square. Circle gets the square. There you go.
Once I have an enormous square, I will know that I have made it.
Yeah, there you go.
You made it.
Looks like he made it.
Well, now it's going to be rude if I leave, B.
Yeah, 2 ships in the night. It's all right. We'll catch up later.
I'll see you in the chat. I just got to pee and smoke.
All right. Thanks for sharing. All right. Bye, Lori. Thanks for coming on. Good to see you. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you guys. Bye.
Hi. There she goes. Lori's mishmash.
Yes.
Of Worcester.
Yes.
No, not really. Hey, Gary, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
You know what? I'm given the day, I'm doing great. I'm pleasantly surprised.
You know, I actually had you on the injured reserve for today's game because of your ordeal there, and I got to say you clutched up big time.
You know what? You got to play hurt, right? Show must go on, all that cliche. But yeah, my wife was like, "You're really going to do the show?" And I went, "Yeah, I want to be normal. I don't want to, because if I sat around, then I'd be thinking about all the crap they did, and then it probably would start hurting. But this way, I'm having a normal Thursday night, and I like normal.
You're playing like you're playing for your next contract or something like that.
Exactly so. Man, your boys beat the crap. Did you see the score last night?
No.
Oh, the Canucks were smoked. The Oilers last night.
Uh-oh. They were smoked or they smoked?
No, they smoked them.
Oh, good.
I think the Oilers scored 1 goal.
Hey, here's something that you'll appreciate. So Mini Bro is just entering year 5 of being a hockey player.
Right.
And I got a Facebook memory. It was the 5th anniversary of the first time ever on ice with the practice jersey on, right? Took a photo first day. Facebook memory. Same day we get a message from the team, and Mini Bro's team has been selected to do one of the mini games between periods.
Oh, very cool.
At a Canucks game this year. Yeah, really early too, like week Monday.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love when they get the little guys out on the, if you guys don't know, if you're not hockey fans like Hubs and I are, they get all the little peewee players and they set up like 5 or 6 nets on the ice, and so they're playing acrossways the rink. And these little guys are just going around, and it's hilarious. And a lot of times the mascot will go out and skate with them. Colorado Avalanche have Bernie the dog, and, he's, of course, the St. Bernard, and he's got the cask and everything. And so he goes out and skates with the kids, and it's entertaining as all get out. I love that. So,
For sure.
Very cool.
The people at home don't see it. It's just in arena entertainment. between periods, but
yeah, it's good stuff.
Stuff that the kids will never forget for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What a cool experience. Well, to be down on the ice and, next to their heroes and everything, it's very cool. Hey, Chris CQ, what's going on?
And guess who
Chris.
Bro's gear manager is too? This guy. So.
Yeah, oh, nice. There you go. So you'll get to go down and wrangle the children's.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we entered to win tickets to the opening game. So, but I did find out for my wife's company Christmas party, we've been going to a high-end steakhouse for several years now, and I mean it's outstanding steak, and the boss is like, it's open bar, drink what you want. And like 2 years ago, because I like dessert wine, I like a sherry, a tawny port after a good meal like that. And so I was trying to decide which one to order, and her boss is like, well, why do that? They've got a flight, order all of them. And she buys everybody an Uber. So, like, you can do what you want. So, okay, very cool. Well, this year they decided, well, we're not going to do the steakhouse anymore. That was fun, but let's do something different. We're going to an Avalanche game. We've got the suite with all the food and all the drinks. And
wow.
So that's the Christmas party.
They'll have the guy with the white coat carving up a prime rib at the end of the buffet line.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, I'm going to be stoked. It's the only question is, do I wear my Lanny McDonald jersey or do I wear my Eric Johnson jersey? Ooh. Tough choice, right? Luckily, I've got a few months to think about it.
Yeah. Lanny McDonald. Is that a Rockies jersey? What?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah, when he played for the Rockies.
Okay, because I was like, I never remember him playing for the Nordiques or the
Yeah, no, he played for the Colorado Rockies.
Oh, wow. Wow. All-time mustache right there.
Oh, man. That Lanny had the best. He's still got the same mustache. It's awesome.
He looked old back then, and he looks barely older now.
Yeah, he looks the same.
Man, the secret is to start out pre-aged, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Then you don't look older.
Stay the same forever.
I did get a compliment when we went to the hot springs there in Steamboat because the kid was ringing me up and I said, yeah, 2 seniors. And he goes, you and your wife are really seniors? I went, yeah. And he goes, okay, well, let me adjust this. I wouldn't have guessed that. I'm like, okay, well, you're very nice. Thank you. Appreciate you. But hey, I'm going to take the senior discount. I've fucking earned it.
Hey, yeah, man.
Yeah.
How's Hugh and how's James?
I'm very well, mate.
Nice. You had your
doing pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds tomorrow night he's gonna play on Lori's show and it's gonna be epic. It sounded so good.
Yeah.
Got it dialed in.
Right on. How about yourself, James? How's it going?
Yep, doing pretty good. Best I can. Just jamming to some metal tunes, Having a little fun with it. Yeah.
Very cool. Speaking my language for sure.
There you go.
Some fast, heavy stuff, man.
Nice.
I was blasting some Marilyn Manson mob scene to Felix earlier.
Nice.
And what did Felix think of Marilyn Manson? Was it like meow or meow?
Well, he was watching the video for it. You got all the Nazi ladies with their legs kicking.
Okay. I don't know that I've ever actually seen the video for that song.
Seen it, no? It's a great song.
Yeah,
I'm sure you like the ladies.
Yeah, he does.
He saw some of his cousins. Thank you for laughing at that, boys.
I caught it.
Yeah. All right. Like I said, we start classy and get classier as the show goes on. Ow, actually, that just... that hurt a little bit. Don't make that face. Well, all right, Gary, while I've got you and while you've got actual battery, what surprises or good stuff do you have in store for us tomorrow, my friend?
Well, tomorrow, I would have been looking forward to doing a Songtember track, debuting a brand new song, and circumstances changed, and the song is gonna hang out a bit longer, and it's gonna how do I put it? Taking the time to make it better. So instead of it being rushed, and there's a super cool surprise involved. I'm not gonna tip my hat yet, but
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So tomorrow night, I don't know, maybe I'll play Pete's Songtember song, because I
There
played
you
bass
go.
on it on the official
Yeah, that will be cool. That was a fun track.
Yeah, it was. Pete really found his metal there, and then Jade
Yeah.
gave him the tones for guitar that transformed his sound, and then put the brutal drums on top, and yeah, it was fun to jam.
It was fun. I took that one as the challenge. Can I sing higher than everybody else on this track? And
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think I got there. I think I can hear me
You can
above
hear yourself in the mix.
Yeah. It's hard. I mean, there's approximately, and I don't want to exaggerate, but there's approximately 10,000 people on the backing track.
So, and then everyone gave 3 parts. Right. Here's my high, my low, and my mid. Yeah.
Okay, I did that. I couldn't help myself. I'm kind of in a harmony singing mood here the last couple weeks. So, I just did the one track and I went, well, that's fine, but everybody else is going to sing this part. What if I put a 5th on that? And then I went, okay, now what if I do the octave and a 3rd? Can I hit that note? And the answer is, yeah, I can. So
everybody sent 3 tracks in, and there's 10,000 people that joined, so there's 30,000 people. There's 30,000.
approximately. Again, I don't want to exaggerate, but it may not be quite 30,000. It may only be 25,000 because not everybody sent 3 tracks.
Yeah.
Some people only sent 2. So
I bet that's a mixing nightmare or blast. I mean, depends on how you look at it.
yeah, he did it live on his show, and he was just getting them all put in, and I don't know how much time he spent on it, but it was cool. It was fun to watch him stack it up, and again, it's a fun song.
Could you imagine all those stems though? You're like, bro, I'm still waiting for the project to open over here.
Yeah, exactly. Hope he's got some power there.
A similar situation with the Wombles thing with Valerie.
Yeah.
Rhett kindly helped me out with that, and because everybody was out all over the place.
Yeah. There was no track circulated, right? Like no.
Yeah, that was a little tough. You just kind of had to follow what Valerie was doing on the video, which is how I did it. And I'm like, man, I don't know if this is good or not, but
that was all good fun.
Yeah.
That was really cool, Hugh. Yeah, that was fun.
It was fun.
That's what the cutting tool's for.
Yeah, and there's a way to do it. You can kind of look at the waves and you can get them close fairly quickly, but again, it's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work.
Lots of bumping and muting and bumping and muting.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, when it was all done, it was like, okay, well, that's kind of a cute kid song, and all right, I don't know. I think it's fun to do the big community collaboration things and just to be part of it, whether you can actually hear yourself or not, it doesn't matter. It's just kind of fun to do.
For sure.
I was talking to, who was it, somebody the other day there. I mentioned that, you remember the song Pop Music by M?
Talk about pop music.
That could be a good community collaboration, because everybody could do like a word each. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of the type of songs. There's so many descriptive stuff. There's talking cities and all the rest of it. So
yeah, that could happen. It's kind of fun. I think the first one I ever did on that big community is I got on Lori's song that was the Das Kommissar.
Ja,
so I got on there, did the yeah. Like, okay.
Same. Me.
Yeah, that was fun. And what was fun about that one is, she had all the people and all their little videos and all of us going yeah yeah, and that was just kind of fun.
Those take a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way Lori tells the story is that her software now would make it easy, but her software then was like manually sizing it.
Yeah, she had to do everything by hand and
no
stick
templates.
it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Premiere Pro.
Yeah, that's your game. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he goes all in.
Yeah.
I'm an Adobe guy, but I was a graphics guy and then I was a music guy, and so I never checked out Premiere Pro.
Yeah, and I've got it, but I just
Man, it's difficult. You literally have to do every if you want something to fade in, man, you got to set like individual keyframe animations and stuff. There's a lot of work in there.
Yeah, and I found a program that it does all of that stuff, but the learning curve is fairly small, and so I got up to speed with keyframes and all that stuff fairly quickly, and I'm like, okay, because again, I don't want to spend hours and hours doing that. It's fun, but I want to write music and I want to play music, and I don't want to be a video producer.
I don't either. I actually, not that I hate it, but it's the worst part is actually filming and video making.
I don't enjoy it.
Even putting like pieces of film together and stuff. It's okay, but I've not got the time for it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah.
If I had a better space to do it in, it would make it a little better, but I just don't.
Plus, I can't spend hours sitting in a chair either, so I like to get in, do something, get back out and do something else, you know what I mean?
Before I came in, we were talking about doing video where you mime it after or you record it at the time, and I mean, with drums I couldn't see it any other way, right? There's no way you're gonna go back in there and try to land every hit. No, there's no fucking way, right?
Yeah.
But,
no, not when you have like 4 cymbals and you kind of you have a song structure down, but you may end up hitting this cymbal on that spot instead of that one, and then you try to like listen to that back and like what, like which one did I actually hit there, and then you got to like chase it. You're chasing the notes and trying to figure out what you did, and it just doesn't work out that well. And then especially cutting drum audio and stuff like that too. It's it's gonna when you cut regular audio, it like makes the other side of the audio sound different from the original cut. So it's like it's weird to describe it, but there'll be some different like maybe the bass drum gets a little bit more pingy or something like that, and you just gotta you can't cut it, so you gotta do it all in one shot, everything.
Yeah, it is. And, for if you're doing like James does drum videos, so you're seeing him play the entire time. For most of the music videos, you're going to play for 4 seconds, maybe. They're going to see that and you're going to cut away. So the juice is probably not worth the squeeze for getting it down perfectly, but, like I said, I want it in the hood.
The only reason it is in my circumstance, I use 3 different tracks, right? So I do the drum cover version, I do the collab version, and then a drums only version of it. So I squeeze 3 different tracks off of that one track. So that's where it's important to do it like that. But otherwise, if I was just doing collabs, I'd be like, all right, where are you fitting in my drums at? Maybe I'll just send you the the 20 seconds or 15 seconds right there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I always film the whole song and then just pick in the pieces.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But,
well, I mean, the easiest way to do it is you just, again, it's like a track. You just drop it in there, and then you're synced up, and then you just use little portions of it.
Here's what we want you to do, James. We want you to put glitter on your toms, and we want you to record at 200 frames a second, so that we can slow it down and do the 80s. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I can get you at 120 at 1080p, but
nobody wants the glitter shot anymore. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
No,
Maybe
no,
Lori
and
does.
James probably doesn't want to be vacuuming up stripper glitter for the next 20 years.
I mean, it might add a little uniqueness to the house a little bit. I mean, and it's got a story to tell to it. I mean, you can always twist that too, you know. Stripper glitter, you can go with that.
Yeah. Look up at the sky. Look up at the ceiling. Go. I remember that night. Yeah.
Hey, Alice, thanks for stopping in.
But it might be actually cool to put like glitter all over your toms, and then like a super like a song, you know, that's got like a boom part that just makes all the glitter just fly up in the air, and that
Visually it'd be cool as hell.
That might be cool.
Don't call me an asshole when you do it. You're like, fuck that guy. It's everywhere now, and I can't get rid of it. It's been 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still finding the shit in the carpet.
Yeah, well, it's a green wireless system. That's why you can't see it, Doug Ball.
Yeah. Green screen cables for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's funny joke, but I do have a green guitar cable, and I've used it a couple of times, and I went, well, that's really stupid because nobody can, dumbass.
I mean, can you imagine like an epic rock video and like the singer is like standing on a mountaintop and it's like they got the helicopter shot and someone's like, no microphone, bro, come on, you know? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's artistic license. You gotta,
exactly.
That's where the whole recording it after comes into play there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, you can tell if I think it's a tough song because you can actually see the chord because it's actually plugged into my amp, so I can actually hear it while I'm trying to, play along.
I would love to just run a static album art and throw up a video and call it a day, but
I know, and
unfortunately they don't. I think YouTube punishes you for that, or the viewers aren't interested.
Yeah, I think that you got to do something.
Yeah, it's
I'm not sure what that something is. That's because I pulled some for that song that I played the snippet. I pulled a bunch of footage, and I've got an idea on how I'm going to do it, and you're not going to see very much of me. You might see me strum a guitar at the beginning. You might see me sing part of it, and that's it. Just here, look at the pretty pictures while the song plays.
It's all about viewer retention, right? So if the longer they watch it, and so the more graphics and things going on in the video that you do, the more potential that it has to do a little bit better.
Yeah, and I mean it's exactly right. I just have a mixed, kind of the Bob Seger mindset. It's like it's a song, you got to watch this too. But it is the way of the world.
We are on a visual medium right now.
Yeah.
This is not a podcast. Not a podcast here. So
not a podcast. Well, yeah. I mean, we're here. We're all talking, but you can see all of us talking.
Oh, we could all turn our cameras off.
We could, and then you'd be
Circle City.
Other shows.
Yeah.
You're not watching.
Yeah.
There you go. There goes Hugh. Yeah. Let's do it, boys. Fuck out of here. James is not.
I can't. Wait,
there we go.
Okay, there we go. Hey, it's the Circle Show.
There we go. Circle
Let's
Cheers.
have a proper discussion now.
Yeah. Well, this is my favorite because you can barely ever tell who's actually talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for that sound circle that comes out of your.
Yeah, kind of. But James, yours isn't working, James. So
James and I look the
barely.
same.
I see it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, you were talking quiet.
Oh, sorry.
Quiet.
All right. I'm pulling out, bros.
Yeah, enough of that.
That's what he said.
Wait for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's time. Why don't we all pull out? But let's pull out on Hugh. Because I've got...
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, let me rephrase that.
He's gone.
He's out. No, I've got a great song here featuring our good friend Hugh Caldwell and the aforementioned Tremor Bear. Let's go out with a little Hugh Caldwell and their song for Songtember, since we've talked about Songtember all night, the Songtember Smiles. And on that note, thank you, Mr. Hubbs. Thank you, Hugh Caldwell.
Thank you.
Thank you, James Myers. And thank you, Lori's Mishmash, for being on the show. Most importantly, my beloved audience, thank you guys for being here and helping a dude who had a tough day in the dentist chair have a great evening. And I appreciate you guys. So thank you very much for that. And let's check out Hugh and Tremor.
Cheers, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Good night, boys.
Good night.